Hey, it's H here. Today we are taking a look at technical analysis for Luna. For this video we'll go over key levels of support and resistance and wave analysis with Elliott Wave Theory. So if you want the news based stuff for Luna and the UST stuff that happened, I'm not the source for it. There's plenty of other YouTubers and news sites that can get that story better to you and explain it in the light of fundamentals and news articles. But that is again not me. I'm here for technical analysis. So let's get going. First we'll check out some key levels of support and resistance. So here's again those nice horizontal levels, and we'll start again with a few areas of interest. Again, where we found some kind of support, at least temporary, is this area where we had a 2021 March high before that tumbling down. We had back tested this area a couple times here on September 2021, and now again found some kind of support, at least temporary. Areas of interest here. There's quite a bit of stuff that we could go through. This is again the point of the volume profile. Let me turn off the volume for now. It's taking a lot of space there. So volume profile, we have the monthly here with the point of control of that volume profile around $6.30. We got the golden pocket here with some kind of support, daily supports around $13. And the current one that we are at, basically, or we were, was the support and resistance area around $22 with a 0.5 Fibonacci retracement as well. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Some Fibonacci retracements from the all-time highs of April 6th to the current lows here. We can see some resistance levels currently. We got a couple different tapped weeklies here, one at $43 and one monthly tapped at $52. 50% retracement is at this monthly and the 38.2 retracement at this weekly. There's definitely some kind of resistance area as well between them, where we've had quite a few bounces. Now that we have gone straight through them, I would be expecting some kind of resistance there as well. Range value area high of this larger range as well here at that area of $51 to $52. Definitely some good areas to look out for. Now this golden pocket does not seem to be lining up with it too much. We can see that there has been some areas here where we've had some kind of structure around these areas, some support, backtest, when again resistance and backtest, and now again getting into it, support, not holding it, backtest, and you get the point. This again good area of support and resistance as well. Let me label that properly here. So, and that would be around $64. So these are the levels that I'm mostly interested in higher time frame. Let's get into some Elliott Wave counts and see how these lines up. Let's actually put these guys on a folder and get them off of our faces. So this was one idea again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ending a cycle basically here, or ending a primary count here. At this point this would become the one of cycle wave. Another possibility was this one, where we had primary 1, 2 here, and a smaller degree 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5th. At the time, or before, we were looking this as a possible one here, but obviously this doesn't happen, or didn't happen. I guess it could still be a possibility, as let's see, as this could be the B wave, sorry, A wave here, something like this. But it definitely looks, oh no, it can't be, of course it can't be, because this is a first leg of something. Yeah, so instead of being the first leg that had the invalidation point here at $38, we would be looking at upgrading this to minute, at which point we would again be saying this is a fifth of minute, fifth of intermediate, and the third of primary. At that point again we would be looking some kind of a wave 4 of primary, and let's check out the targets. Again, the wave 2 here is an estimate because we don't have that data here on Tradingview platform, so these are just estimates. So where we usually find support is at the primary third, fourth wave structure, so overall this area. This lines up pretty well with the targets of 23.6 and the 38.2 retracement as well, for the third wave, for the wave 3. Now if we actually get past this 50% retracement, we have gone below the last line of support basically here at around $3.90. It doesn't look good here. There's not too many, like structure wise, there's not too much support here that where we could be catching ourselves, and at that point I would be favoring something else than this higher time frame. It was the previous one that I showed you, where this is the case, where this is actually the primary fifth, and now we would be looking for longer correction here, but we will see what happens. This is definitely going to be taking time. It is not going to be straight down, or it could be. I don't know about crypto, but the minimum amount of time it would take is at least to the end of the year. Early next year I would be guessing, if this is actually wave 2. For wave 3 we would be expecting, well, kind of similar, because this is again correcting this one here. The wave 4 however is also related to the wave 2 here, and we can see how they line up. The 1-to-1 extension, or the time extension of this second wave here, would be lining up with the 0.5 of this third wave as well, and that would be November this year. Let's put those guys back here. But yeah, a couple of different options. Now Ultra Bull, not really an Ultra Bull here, just a different way of counting or labeling this, saying that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into 1 here, 2 here, 3, 4, 5. There's no invalidations anywhere, so at this point again we would be saying the 3 is actually on this top here instead of being here that was presented earlier. But we'll see what happens. Possibilities are quite few here. Now this is basically the let me put this guy up here. This is the current price action that we'll go through next. Before that though, we had this bullish possibility where we had again that minute one here, but again this is invalidated here, so we can just delete this targets here. So let's go through this current price action that we actually are, or what is happening right now. So first of all, we had something ending up here. We have a 3-way move here into A, 3-way move into B, and at that point, last video I think I presented an option where this was a 1, 2, or this was a 1 here and a 2 here. either way, currently it looks to me better having wave 1 here, 2, and then starting to unravel this count. Now we can see from the volume profile of this current move that the point of control is still up here. Loads of volume here though, as most likely this is going to get the point of control soon. One of these peaks is definitely really close, so more volume again happening here. So how I've actually labeled this is, let's disable this for now, is saying that this is again a leading contracting diagonal into 1 of minute 2, and then again a smaller degree 1. Why? Well, just because this is overlapping here with this low here, they can't be of the same degree, so they have to be lower degree, the next one here. Here I've labeled this as another 3. I managed to squeeze in quite good count here. This would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into the 1. Maybe I should label it for you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into here. So 3, 4, and 5, and this would be sub-minuet. This would bring us to the third of minuet. At this point, again, we get to the 1.618, which is expected for the wave 3, which is looking pretty good. Here we get some kind of rally here. We don't get to the 38.2, but we don't need to for the wave 4. We get above the 236, which is good. After that point, let's go to 1 hour, maybe see some structure. We got this kind of weird structure here. I tried to place all kinds of wave counts here, but the only one that I could figure out is this being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wave 1 and 4 are really close together, but they're not overlapping, and wave 3 is not the smallest, aka wave 1 is currently the smallest here. So this is a somewhat clear impulse wave, but again here I couldn't get any diagonals, so I'm thinking this as a 3-way structure here, some kind of structure here, and another 3-way, so it would be a WXY count here into wave 2. After which we would get another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into the third here. 2.618 extension of the wave 1 for the wave 3, that is measuring pretty well. I haven't checked this, I don't think. And wave 4, it gets to the halfway point, which is really low for a wave 4, but again it is not invalidating anything, so it is fine. Did I just... okay, there we go. After that, again, we would be looking the 5th wave. I'll look this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and extended 5th again, into the 5th of sub-minuet, into the 5th of this minuet count. We need to zoom out a bit to see that. So 5th of minuet, this light blue here, started from here. Again, this capitulation event is really giving us a wonky looking structure, but I can't get anything better out of it. And this same again low gives us the 3rd of minute. Now something that I don't really like about this is how small amount of time it takes for this structure to happen. Now we do get nice bullish divergences here between the 3rd and the 5th here for the sub-minuet, and the 3rd and the 5th of this of minuet, oh sorry, minute, yeah, of minute here. And currently it looks like more as a triangle pattern formation, but we'll see what happens. It is still possible for this wave 4 to be here, and this would be a running triangle instead. But but this is about to be ending if that is the case. However, the RSI is not really supporting the idea of being a wave 4 running triangle, so this is why I'm thinking of this kind of structure. Currently it is not looking as the triangle as I mentioned, so I'm thinking this could be some kind of wave structure that is ending here and another 5-way move up here, possibly. It doesn't really need to be. This could have been already the start of the 5th wave, but the first leg here looks 3-wave-ish, so therefore I'm expecting another leg up. This would give us a WXY with a double zigzag correction upwards. Now where would we be expecting this? Where would we be expecting this? Let's take a look. So the highest where we started this whole C waves here is going to be a major extension here. We're basically almost at, well, wow, look at that. Sometimes you just love how these extensions are happening. So again, this was the wave 3 that was happening here. So 3.618 extension right there. Yeah, I'm really spot on. It's scary how things just line up like this sometimes, and let's see how much we are expecting of the wave 4. Let's bring this closer a bit and measure it properly. So I would be expecting here around $40 Luna. That is again the 38.2 retracements for the wave 4. On the previous one we did see the 80 or the 50% retracement, so it could be possible going higher. Now let's measure that move here, saying that this small downwards pump is done here, and we would be looking up at higher targets for at least just a moment, and these would be minute. The 38.2 is around the 85.4 extension of this first leg. The 50% is around 1.236. So either of these targets are really lining up really well with the current targets. So that is where I would be expecting this pump to end. It doesn't need to go that high, but just my expectations. And yeah, on higher time frame, we can see that again we created a really low RSI reading here on this 3rd of minute. That is the actual low here, I think. It's hard to say because it is again between the counts, or between the time frames, so we can basically call it a low here. So we would actually be getting that one more low on price, and RSI should be getting a lower high for the for this to be the 5th, and that would end the pump, or sorry, the dump in here. Now that doesn't entail the fact that this could be just the first correction of a series of WXY, but again the amount we just corrected is not a lot comparing to the bull move that we had. We are barely coming to the 20% retracement area. On a logarithmic scale, of course. On arithmetic is completely different story. but I prefer to use the log, so this is what we're going to be playing with. In any case, I think that's all I have for Luna. Let me know if you have another coin request on the comments again. But for now, again, I thank you for watching and hopefully see you on the next one. Bye bye.